Hello, my name is Chevalier and welcome back for another episode of Rags, Riches and Supreme Ultimate. We've been continuing our war against Gabon, and we've actually pushed quite a bit forward now. We got to the railway junction there, we've almost gotten to the village here, which actually I think, well, the town here, which I think we are going to capture rather soon. There's not really much of a garrison, so shouldn't really pose a problem. Let's get these guys capturing a bit more of the territory. Just in case. But that's some Saudi Arabian troops coming in here still. Not entirely sure if they're just sailing through, or if they are landing the troops in here. I mean, this is jungle. They may have turned to the left, but we can't see them. Anyway, the infantry's getting soon there. We got still combat going down here. Actually, it's not our combat per se, but there is combat in there. Might as well take part in that. The trench is not completed yet. There's some British troops still trying to get in here. And what we're going to do is we're going to move in here, destroy those two, get in here and start fortifying that area. We're going to have another infantry unit moving forward as well. So we are going to be conquering a lot, let's put it that way. Let's actually send this unit to defend the crossing over here. That's going to slow down the enemy's movement quite a bit. Just in case, I am going to build up the trench there and there. That's probably going to be the final trenches on that road. And then we are going to have to get some troops to capture the port over there, I think. It should be doable, though. There should be a... Oh, actually, I'm not... Oh, there was one garrison unit there. Emphasis on was. Oh, wow, they got... micro-consumer goods and micro-industrial goods. They got at least some hydro plants there. That's gonna be good. I don't really need missiles, Romania. Especially since you've been fighting against me. I don't want to buy stuff from you. Okay, so let's go ahead and take the group number 3. Can these go across the rivers? No. Okay, so I'll send you a... Oh, well, yeah, they can't do the crossings. Actually, that might pose a problem. Yeah, it does. Okay, so it needs to be the IF2s that do the conquering of that, and you instead just go along here. Just gonna make sure that we start repairing these, and that is already gonna be having a garrison by the looks of it, which is fine by me. Right, there should be some friendly troops in here. I wanted to get in here somewhere, provide a bit more cover for the trenches, because apparently the allies are at it again, fighting each other. Let's clear out that. We got some of the troops there. I'm just going to move this stack down here, and I will build up the trench there. Did we get a garrison in here? We did. Good. We lost some territory due to the lack of supplies, but that's not really that big of a problem. Okay, the IF2 should be able to capture this place quite easily. The river crossings might be a bit of a problem, but we'll survive. And now we're also not very far from the enemy capital. Well, the Nigerians are helping now to capture some things. Except whenever there's someone there that's causing a problem. Oh, there was a unit from Cyprus. And apparently there's some artillery over there somewhere, which I cannot see. But the Nigerians are fighting against. Probably more artillery from Cyprus, actually. No? That was just a tank. Oh no, but there is someone still firing at us there. I'm not entirely sure what or where it's coming from. Oh, we're fighting double garrison here. I see. Well, the port is about to fall. We'll have that. There we go. That's another city captured. There's some troops trying to get through here. Oh, right, that's going through all the way there. I suppose... Oh, yeah, that's where there's some artillery. Some artillery. I'm not entirely sure if that's the artillery that was shooting at us. But there's something in there. Which we, of course, don't really have eyes on right now. Let's move you down that way. We've got the infantry supporting that area. We do need to capture the city here. Which does have 3 garrisons. Get these moving. Building that one. We won't actually just keep on moving along the border here. Actually, let's move in there. We're going to start building up the... Oh, no. Not the battle zone controls. Build a trench over here. And this one, yeah, that has a full garrison now. Good. Is that? That's just a support vehicle, so that's easily destroyed. Get you down there. Infantry forward a little bit. And speaking of infantry forward, let's get you to the other side of the river now, so you can provide some cover there. We did capture that. I don't think we need the infantry over here anymore. We are getting garrison over this way, slowly. I'm just going to gather up the troops here, and then we're going to do a major push towards Libreville. Or Libreville. Right, so we are defending this. I think we... Oh, right. I can't build there. There's someone... Oh, right. That's actually artillery from Gabon. And there's some Swiss units moving in. Well, that's too bad for them. But yeah, we're just going to push them back. There we go. It looks like a lot of the enemies are approaching along the road here. Which is actually... Oh, yeah, that's the road to the border. Right, well, there's something that I could do about that. Which is capture that town and capture the border. And then most of this is just going to fall. Well, actually, we do need to capture this town as well. But that shouldn't be a problem. There's one... Oh, no, there's 3 garrisons there, but now they're going to fall rather quickly with the elite forces firing on them. There we go. That's about... Yeah, 2 of them destroyed. And send the... I have 2s in there. Actually, the infantry doesn't need to go in. The infantry could... just stay where you are right now. You can move forward. And you can start moving forward. We'll move in the IF2s along the border. Oh, right. Group number 3. Move along the road, and group 16. They're a little bit behind. That should switch hands once we get the Libreville. Yeah, there's still some enemies approaching, but they got... Well, they got 2 places that I need to capture, and then that is something that we'll just capture by virtue of annexing them. We don't actually need to go in there, it's not a city. Okay, so there seems to be some artillery in here. Group number 3, move in. Group number 16, I'm going to move you slowly behind there. But yeah, there's some artillery in here. Is that? No, that is not friendly artillery. And this artillery stack, or these artillery stacks rather, are going to be destroyed rather quickly, luckily. Why is the... Oh wow, almost 4,600 now. Yeah, it just keeps going up. A little under 100,000 casualties total. That's good. I'm going to send in the 16th battle group forward. I'm going to move in the 3rd battle group back a little bit to let them recuperate while we go ahead and destroy the garrisons at their... Oh, right, they're bringing actually some troops in here. Is that Chad? No, that's Romania. Interesting. At least we should be getting some garrisons in here. So let me make sure to fix the stuff in here. Oh, we did capture that now. Good. We got the oil derricks. And we are about to get into Libreville. Well, to the outskirts of Libreville, or at least the military base there. And that... Well, there's a bit of a troops there. They are going to go down rather quickly. I mean, anything else but infantry quite right now is just immediately disappearing there. And now even the infantry disappear. I mean, the timber wall will run away. You should actually get in here to provide a bit more cover. There we go. Now we're about to enter there. There's going to be 3 garrison in Libreville by the looks of it. Plus some artillery, as we can see.
We need reinforcements.
But it looks like we'll be fine. I mean, the production over here is going to suffer a little bit. Oh, we've got a new research center from that. Good. Or will have another research center at least. But yeah, we just need to destroy the garrison. You may need to pull back. Is that was a Romanian troop? Oh, right. Well, let's just send in these troops in here to help destroy that, because that stack over here, because I think that's going to be causing some problems. And the Romanian unit is now on the river fighting at us. firing at us. But I think... Yeah, no, the garrison is going to fall soon. If we can get troops in here, we can destroy the northern stack. And then the Libreville stack is going to fall rather soon after that. They are sending in more ships there to bring in more troops by the looks of it. So that is causing some issues. But I suppose we could move in you here, assuming that, yeah, that's still jungle, so we can have 2 stacks firing. To there. Let's just pull back another unit over there, because I'd rather not lose these troops. They've been doing rather nicely. Netherlands and South Sudan have formed an alliance. Okay. And then Netherlands is offering military goods. You know what? I will take that. And Cameroon wants to buy consumer goods, and Colombia wants to buy consumer goods. So we are still making a tremendous amount of money during this war. Which I'm actually quite fine with. Okay, so we're firing at the ship there right now by the looks of it. So we're not actually doing damage on the artillery or anything else. Oh, that's annoying. It's like a 1 unit trying to go out, then trying to... Oh, it's probably more than 1 unit trying to land there. But it's like, going in there, almost destroyed, then it goes into a ship, so... Oh, there we go. Annexation. Now we're going to destroy the units that are in our territory. But man, that was... Actually, let's have a look at the ownership now. Got a pretty good area in here. Still need to take out Angola, I think, and maybe the Equatorial Guinea, but that's not really that big of a problem. And for that, we're going to need some ships to be able to do it properly. Although I actually wonder, is this... That's Narrow River, that's White River. So let's go ahead and start repairing all of that. Let's get rid of the filters there. Let's just have you entrenched there. We're going to have the 3rd battle group entrenched in Libreville. But yeah, we can just get rid of a lot of these, and now most of the nation should be sending their troops away. What I can do after a while, I can fortify the northern border again. I mean, technically speaking, Cameroon over here is very friendly with us, so I don't think they'll be attacking us. But just to be sure, we'll probably fortify that. Because we never know who we're fighting exactly, and they might be sending troops through. But yeah, we'll fortify the northern border, not necessarily the border with the Equatorial Guinea. I think that's going to be fine. Now, I think we're going to go to fast speed. It's going to take a while before all the troop movements stop. So there's going to be some issues for a while. There we go. That's another war done. So, we are still 81 days away from the medical research level 3. But yeah, we got 7 research centers now. Did we actually unlock anything? Oh, right, actually we did unlock something. The upgraded agriculture. Put that into research queue. I don't think there's really anything that we can buy at this stage. And there's not really any particularly good units available for research either. No tanks whatsoever. Anti-tank guns are relatively bad, actually. That we have options there. We might... Oh! No, that's 14-kilometer range, so that's even worse than what we have been using right now. So yeah, the options that we can research... I mean, maybe some ships, like some... Oh, actually... The landing crafts stuff could be useful. That has a carry capacity of 2,100 tons. It would be enough to land like a couple of units at a time, or have quite a bit of stuff there, so I might research that one. Or maybe the elephant. The elephant is slightly bigger. Ooh, actually, well, let's cancel that. Or can we see the speed again? You got a speed of 22, so actually this is a slower one. So we'll want to get the elephant research, because that's okay, and the large civilian cargo could also be okay as like a kind of a supply ship for fleets, but I don't think we are going to be going too heavy into fleets, but sure, we'll unlock that to get some research, and of course there's still plenty of things over here on the research that we do need to get desperately, but those are relatively quick to research at least, so I'm not too worried about that. It's about 2 months. 1 month and a 2 month respectively, so yeah, that's gonna be fine. Now I suppose we could start building up some more troops here, just in case. Oh, is there aircraft production in here as well? No, it's just land production. Okay. Well, let's just get some more IF2s in here. Although, some elite forces wouldn't be bad either, quite frankly. But yeah, we've won our enemy. New construction started. Region falls. And diplomatic offer. You want to buy some consumer goods, Cyprus? Okay. So how much is our... Actually, the daily social cost... Well, it's 448 million right now. To be fair, we did add in a bit of a population again, so we're 77 million. Well, our total... I mean, we are still not on the first page in terms of population, but we're not that far off. In terms of money, we are still number 3. Oh, wow, Russia is the richest country right now, and USA has lost a lot. Well, USA is just losing the money over time, and then once they go low enough, the AI just takes another loan, I guess. So there's not much I can do about it. Other than get richer, I suppose. Right, so now that we got all that, I suppose we could actually just scrap this entire defense line. Oh, right, we got the fortification, or the military fortress in here. I think we will stick to this one. But we could probably get rid of most of the other stuff in here. It's going to reduce the cost a little bit and reduce the garrisons quite a bit and all that sort of stuff. So, all in all, it should be pretty good. Although, speaking of garrisons and all that, how is our unemployment? 2.9% still. Okay. I'm sure that it will get better, but until then, it's going to take a while, I reckon. What are you offering? You want to buy consumer goods. How? Oh, right. That actually reminds me. We want to get rid of these. These micro factories are basically worthless. They give very little, but they still have a relatively high effect on your unemployment. The hydro plant, I could replace it with a big one, but I'll let it be for the time being. Actually, speaking of electricity, we're producing about half of what we consume. So not terrible. I think I want to keep on trading with Colombia and Cameroon. You want to buy consumer goods as well? Okay, sure. How much do we have right now? We've got 57,000. We are saving a decent chunk of it, actually. So a lot of that is going to go directly into the trade, I suppose. Or into the trade deals, rather. And then we got... Oh, right, the oil derricks. How is our oil doing? We've got quite a bit of oil now. Although it's actually not going up that quickly. Like, we got... At the start of the war, we had like 200 million at least. Maybe 220 or something like that. So it's gone up a little bit. I think we had like 200 million. So it's gone up by 35 million barrels. But yeah, we could still have a lot more. Let's see. Medical research, that is still going to take some time. I think we can speed up to very fast. We don't necessarily want to go too much faster than that because it's not really going to be helping. And Saudi Arabia really wants to just sail through my lands here. That's rude. That all is being repaired. That's good. I suppose... Ooh, right. We still don't have any aircraft research. We're getting the Queen Bee, but that's going to take another 3 months. Then electromolecular circuitry is going to take a while. And there's something that I'm... Oh, it must be some of the aircraft research that we're kind of missing to unlock the unit types. Or like the text for unlocking more units. But I suppose that's alright. And then I suppose we could actually get more of the trench line here. Because we really don't need all of this anymore. And we'll need to kind of reorganize a lot of the troops as well. I think we'll... no, we're going to get rid of that one. Luckily, they are scrapped rather quickly. And that should be a lot of reserves being pumped out again. Which is fine by me. There we go. Another one, and another one. Yeah, yeah, I think the rest of that I'm going to do between the episodes, because that's not going to be very exciting to look at. Right, so how is our resource productions, other than, well, agriculture is still quite a bit extra. Rubber is quite a bit extra still. The price of rubber is kind of more or less what we can produce at. To be fair, we got 2 synthetics manufacturers, so if we were to replace those with regular plantations, that would lower our... I think oil usage a little bit, although it's not really that much, like it's 7,000 barrels, and we got more than plenty oil production anyway. You want to buy consumer goods? Sure. And you want to buy consumer goods as well. So we're slowly approaching 200 billion. I'm gonna try to stockpile a lot of the stuff so that we can then quickly sell a lot of, or some of them. Do we have? We got not really. Oh, we got another IF2 there. I see. But yeah, coal we got plenty, and since coal is not used for population in this scenario, it should be fine. Also, I don't remember if I addressed it in the comment section. But there was a question about like why is the AI doing this much, or why are they helping other nations this much? And I think it's just the kind of the setting in there, like it's basically peacekeeping forces. They're just sending in there to whoever is fighting, and since like the this particular scenario, there's no really scripted wars other than maybe the Syria-Israel conflict, but that's about it. Not even sure if that's a scripted one either. So the AI just defaults to doing a lot of diplomacy, really. And so everyone's got deals with everyone else. And that kind of causes a few issues down the line. If you try and conquer lands. But I think like the Cold War scenarios and that sort of stuff are not this bad in that regard. This is kind of the extreme on that scale. So how much do we have? We still got 55,000 reserve personnel, so oh yeah, we'll get a lot more once we're done with all the reserves, all the structures in here. Like, basically, we'll probably keep some crucial intersections kind of here fortified. Most of this, though, is going to go. I mean, we'll keep the fortification up here, you know, which we could probably build more land production there or something, although I'm not entirely sure how much we are actually going to have wars now. Like, there's only 2 nations that I would potentially declare war on. It's Angola and Equatorial Africa. But even that's not too bad a border in there. This, on the other hand, is something that I do want to get rid of. So Angola is going to have to go at some point. So we should probably start moving some of the troops down south already, actually. We did have these troops. Let's gather up the troops there. We can take this battle group to the south. Let's actually slow down. I'll pause for a moment so it's going to be a bit easier to transfer. Because the game doesn't, well, lag quite as much. Just get some troops in here. Like, oh, right, there's now, everyone's just bringing their troops here. I see. I see how it is. I mean, if we get our troops right about here, then we can destroy most of that in, like, the first day of the war. Although there's 7 garrisons in here. I wonder how good garrisons they have. Well, we might not be able to see it through here. No, we won't be able to see it through there. Oh, and hey, we are on top 100 in the research. Still got ways to go. But it is certainly getting better. Oh, and there we go, 190 billion. But yeah, if we get enough of the elite force and all that sort of stuff, let's actually create these into a new group. We'll certainly have enough firepower to conquer that, and then, of course, we're gonna have to have like a massive strike force to go along the border here to make sure that the people that are sending troops are gonna be joining on my side instead of theirs. So basically, we'll probably want to get all of this as soon as possible. So we'll just have to send in like a couple of stacks of IF2s to capture the barracks there and the mines there and all that sort of stuff. And then over here, we'll probably have to hold this line, because I'm pretty sure that they're going to be sending so many troops, and they're probably already like I don't know, a 1,000, well, maybe not 1,000 units, but probably at least 100 units of other nations in there, and those will be taking part in the combat anyway. So we'll need to kind of be prepared for the war for a while. We'll see how it goes though, because we are actually out of time now. So if you enjoyed this, please like, comment, subscribe if you haven't already. Also got the links down below in the description. But other than that, thank you very much for watching, and until next time, bye bye.